And this is another thing about pricing too. I feel like sometimes when we do see those stylists that are charging those higher end prices, we don't know what goes into. Well, sometimes they do show what goes into it, but anyway, regardless of that, I feel like it does give other stylists the courage to try to charge that much just because you've seen somebody else doing it. But you don't know the why behind why they're doing it. And sometimes they put things online and make it look easy. Sometimes it is easy and they're just charging, a high end price. But I think we're seeing a little bit of the downfall of that because you went from charging $100 for a silk press and you seen Lisa charging $300. So you like, well, Lisa can get $300. I can get $300. I'm charging my worth. Now you're charging $300 and your chairs are empty. You don't have no clients. They're leaving and you're wondering why they're leaving. And then you get mad, you get on the internet and you start talking about, I'm getting paid. These prices and I got to get paid my worth. This is not follow the leader. This is not follow the leader. This is not I'm mirroring what I seen somebody else doing. We have to be reasonable and logical when it comes to pricing. And yes, pricing is based on value. Pricing is also based on all the things that come with being a stylist: overhead, insurance, the amount of stress and strain that it puts on our bodies. It's physical work. It's mental work. It's so much more that goes into it. So when we do talk about pricing, you have to take in account all the different layers to come up with a price that is going to make your lifestyle. When I say lifestyle, I'm not talking about the things, okay? Let me preface that by saying that. I'm not talking about the things. I'm talking about your lifestyle, your legacy. What does that look like? And that to me is where you should base your pricing on. It's about your gifts and your talents, and it's about the lifestyle and the legacy that you want to have, because at the end of the day, as much as you love the beauty industry, you're not going to be able to stand up on them feet forever. It's just, it's just not going to happen. And sometimes stylists do have a higher end price because they only want to attract certain type of clients, and ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a stylist for everybody. This stylist might not be for you, but this stylist might be. So find a stylist that is good for you and stick with them. And stylists, be who you're going to be as a stylist to your clients.